Hi guys, welcome back to spring cleaning part 2, or really part 3, part 4. Spring cleaning second attempt, part 2. All right, so I got about 4 hours into the first part. All these rooms have been cleared. I just went through this room and killed 2 plague rats, or pox rats, and Chopper here contracted the plague. It's actually not as dangerous for him as pretty much anybody else because he's got 20 hit points and 50 constitution. So it still reduces him to 15, but he's got 20 chances to hit a 15 or lower before he dies. If that had been Bright Star, for example, he doesn't even have 35 constitution. So he would have to roll a 1 through 5 to just beat it. And he only gets 10 chances or 11 chances before he dies permanently. So it's really important that he does not give this to anybody else. So we're going to keep him off on his own. He cannot become adjacent to any of my other heroes, or they'll have to make a constitution roll to see whether they contracted the disease on the next time they rest. All right, so I defeated those those 2 rats, gained 100 experience. We're going to keep going through our dungeon, and we've exhausted this pathway. So all that's left are the rooms up there. There is no threat roll. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's just going to hang out for a turn. All right, no threat roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No threat roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And since they're close enough, they only used 4 movement points to get up there. We're going to attempt to open that door. It is trapped and locked. All right. It was Splitta trying to open it. Let's see if he passes his... He's not going to pass. His awareness check. Collapsing roof. With a terrifying rumble, parts of the roof collapse on the heroes. Huge blocks of stone risk crushing everything beneath them. Randomize 1d6 squares on the tile where the trap is triggered that are struck by falling debris. There's only 4 tiles there. Any character standing in such a square takes 3d6... 1d6 squares. 2. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, that's a miss. 2 is a hit on Splitta. Any character takes 3d6 damage. Damn. 3d6. Unless they pass a dex test. So this would be 11 damage. Unless he passes a dexterity test of 44. He does. So he gets to move out of the way of the falling debris. Whew. Crazy. Door is still trapped though. Chopper, or Crusher, sorry, is going to attempt to chop the door down. I rolled a 7, which gives it 10 hit points. So he hits for 2d6, 4 plus 2, so he hits for 6 damage. And the threat goes up by 2. 13. I'm not sure if I should spawn a wandering monster for that or not. Yeah, I think so. All right, and that's the end of that turn. So the wandering monster is going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. But the wandering monster also... No, it doesn't lower threat level on this one. No. I'm going to say it does. That's going to lower it by 5. Moving back to an 8. All right, and Crasha is going to hit the door again. 6 plus 2 is 8, and he cracks open that door like nothing, like putty. That gives me another 2 to my threat, raising it to a 10. Alright, what do we get for a room? The guard's chamber, R2. The dimly lit chamber appears to be some kind of barracks. 2, 6 by 6. Here it is. Some kind of barracks. So I'll show you the picture. You got a carpet in the middle, 3 beds, a little archery thing, and a weapon rack. Appears to be some kind of barracks. The fact that there are torches burning indicate that whoever sleeps here cannot be far away. There are several makeshift beds on the floor, some even with sacks and backpacks. Alongside one wall's a weapons rack. They seem to have some weapons still there. There are 3 bedrolls on the floor that can be searched, as well as the weapon rack. However, the threat roll is also raised by 1. Furthermore, the chance of encounter in this room is increased by 15%. Okay. And we're going to put a closed door. I guess we're just going to use the plastic ones for now. Over here. So standard is 55%, plus 15 is 65. There is an encounter. 10. 1d4 giant rats. 4. There's a 6 by 6. We're going to do green on the left side, red on the top. 4, 1. 2, 1. 1, 5. 1, 4. That's a pox rat. Yeah, it's fine. I don't have one. Ready. Those are 4 giant rats. Okay. We do roll threat die. 12 is not lowest than 10. So we go up to 11. Four white, 4 black. Start with a white. We will start with Crasha. He is not stupid. So 1, 2, 3, or 4 actually, because of the zone of control. And he will attempt to attack that pock rat. He hits on a 55. Oops. 13, that's a clear hit. 2d6 plus 1, 7. He kills the giant rat. Good job. Crasher. Another white. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he will go in the parry stance. Third, right star, 1, 2, 3, 4. He will go to parry stance as well. All right. So this guy's the closest. He's going to charge. What's his name? My characters just remember their names. Split up. 97 is definitely a miss. So my arm, so from where I'm standing from the camera, this is as far as my arms can reach. So all these guys all the way up there, it's a real, that's why I'm not putting the tokens all the way up there. I gotta walk around just to get up here. 1, 2. He's going to attack Choppa. Ooh, 004, that's a hit. 3 to the leg. He has 1 natural armor. Ooh, I was supposed to rest. Didn't look at my book. Choppa only had 10 life. Now he has 9. So that was 3 to the leg. So they took 2 damage to the leg. So he has 8. And has become wounded. Oh no. Whatever will Choppa do? That doesn't matter. We're gonna take Choppa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If he even was smart enough to do it, he was not. He was stupid, so he goes back. He's wondering where all his buddies went. And then he will. He can really attack wherever he wants. I mean, even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can even go behind. So we'll just roll to see who he wants to target. That's going to be Bright Star. 1, 2, 4, 6. He's going to target Bright Star. That is a hit. 14. 6 to the chest. Bright Star is going to attempt to dodge. 35 is a successful dodge. Bright Star needed 49. I keep forgetting about dodge. All right. That's going to do it for that first round. Get rid of 1 black, so 4 white, 3 black. Scenario die does trigger a threat roll. Threat roll is 5. That's below. Hey, what did you got there? What are you trying to eat? My 401k information. You can't eat that. You silly dog. All right. Threat roll 5. It's definitely less than 11. And we roll a 6. Frenzy. One enemy starts roaring with rage and becomes frenzied. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be that middle rat right here gains frenzy. That also removes 3 from my threat counter, bringing me back down to 8. I can't believe I was rolling threat die every single time. 5 times as often was I rolling the threat die. Crazy. I must have had just, because I thought I had exceptionally good luck with rolling the threat die. Like it almost never went off. I would always roll like 1 over what it would need to activate. And I still went off all the time. All right. So that little guy's frenzied. All right, we get white first. We will go with Bright Star. Bright Star, no, Bright Star has no energy. Take that back. Damn. That's all right. We'll go with Crasha. He will attack this little frenzy dude right in front of him. He still hits on a 55, 32. 12 damage. Easily kills the frenzied rat. And that is Crash's turn. Next, we will go to Splitta. He is not stupid, and he will attack. He hits on a 40. 52, he will attack again. 57, he misses. All right, and we will get Bright Star. Bright Star will power attack. He will hit on a 69. 59. So I roll 2 d10s. 2 and 10. So he gets a 10 and he kills this giant rat. Very nice. So all 3 of them have gone. And actually draw the 4th token. All right, we will see if Chopper is stupid. He is not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's just going to hang out back there. And now this lone rat will decide what he's going to do. He's going to target Crasha. 6 is a standard attack. 47 is a hit. 3 damage to the chest. Gets absorbed by Crasha's armor. He then will attack again. 55 is a miss. And that's going to do it for that turn. Move 1 more black token. Or 2 black tokens, sorry. We have 4 white. 1 black. I forgot about that wandering monster. 1, 2, 3, 4. So before I reset that is the end of the turn. We're going to roll, see what that wandering monster is. 0, 2, 1d4 giant rats as well. 3. Perfect. We have 3 giant rats right here. So I just got to remember to add 3 when I finish up. So D2, D6. Well, they're just going to come into that starting area. So 3, 3, 2. Come on. And 1. So 1, 2, and 3. Right there. All right. So we're going to go add 3 more black tokens to the bag. So we get, all right. We're going to go with Choppa first. He is not stupid, and he will move and then attack. And he will hit on a 51. 42 is a hit for 9 damage. He kills this rat. And then I will go with Splitta. Not stupid, and he will power attack. So for his power attack, he will hit on a 60. 58. Good thing I went with that. So he does D10. So 6 plus 5 for that first attack. So he crushes him with his magical flail for 11 damage. Very nice. And that was his power attack, so his turn is over. All right, we just have these two rats down here. This one's already in melee range, so it's going to regular attack, or power attack rather, but it misses with the power attack 72. Then this last one will charge. It's plus 10, so it'll hit on a 55. 001, you don't see that often. So that's clearly a hit. I don't think they get to reroll. Yeah. 4 to the chest, which gets absorbed. No damage. So both rats have gone. Those two have gone. So Bright Star's turn. He's going to attempt to heal Crasher. He gets to use 2 attempts to bandage because it uses 1 AP for each of them. And neither of them have gone yet. So he will attempt to heal. Roll under 60, 48. That's a good heal. He rolls 2d6. The red will be a d3. So 2 plus 2 is 4, so 5. So Chopper, healing him from 8 to 13. There's a plus 1 bonus as well. And then he will do so again. 15, that's good enough. So red again is a d3. So 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 1 additional is another 5. And that heals Choppa up to 18. And he's no longer wounded. And that used up both their turns. Okay. We're going to get rid of 2 black tokens. It should be 4 white and 2 black. So I did do the math, and I actually have enough already for everybody to level up. And I think including Splitta. So that's kind of interesting. So they're all going to hit level 2. So I've actually have acquired quite a bit of experience on this. Over 2,000. We'll randomize between the 2 rats. It's going to be the one on the right. He will power attack. And he hits. 5 damage to the chest. He absorbs 4 of it, so he does take 1 damage to his armor. And then 1 to his life. Oh. I'm so sorry. I mixed up Crasher and Choppa's life. He actually is only missing 1 hit point. It was him that was at 10. But he also didn't... I'm going to just leave it because he was the one who was supposed to have taken that 5 damage, and he didn't. I ended up healing it. It's fine. It's a small mistake. It shouldn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. I'm going to rest right after this battle anyway. But sorry about that. All right. The other rat gets to go. He will also power attack. 57 will be a hit on a power attack. 3 to the leg. Blocks 1, takes 2. He's down to 15. Okay. Next is going to be Choppa, because nobody else is going to get in that range. He will just do a regular attack. They both did power attacks, so they both lose their -5 to hit. So he hits on a 56. 003. That's a. I'm just going to call that right there. That's an instant kill. He already had a combat skill go up, though. And his energy is max, so he doesn't get the bonus from that. But that is an insta-kill. And then he gets to attack again. 85 is a miss. Everybody else is going to forfeit their turn, and we're just going to go to the next round. We do not trigger a threat roll. 4 and 1. Choppa's going to go again if he's not stupid. He is not. He will attack. 47 is a hit for 9 damage, killing the rat. All right, now I already removed 3 to bring these back, so it's actually 7 rats that I managed to kill for 280 experience. Okay. Now we will roll threat die again, or snare die. No threat die, okay. So, 1, 2, 3, and I am going to search that weapon rack. Low roll, please. Yeah, maybe. Nothing. That's a shame. Now, usually you can research those little archery pads too, but the room thing doesn't say you can. But what's his name? He's going to move up 2, and he's going to search that bedroll. Split up. Oh, there's 3 bedrolls. Oh, those are pretty good odds, actually. 3. 1 mundane treasure. Beef jerky. 1d4 pieces of beef jerky. Eating a piece of jerky will restore 1 hit point. It's 2 pieces of beef jerky. It's not worth anything. But Splitter will equip them. Instead of his elven bow, he's going to throw that in his backpack. Doesn't weigh anything. Elven bow, minus 1 durability. It's worth like 700. With a lot. I can sell it for like 400 something. As is. Alright. Now my priest, war priest, he's going to move over and he's going to search that bedroll. 8. Nothing. And then Choppa, 1, 2, 3, 4, is going to search that last remaining bedroll. 7 is also nothing, I believe. Yeah. But if you get a 4 or 5, it's 1d 100 coins, which is pretty solid. So good opportunity there. It didn't work out. Yeah, that's all right. And we're going to rest for that turn. Now, keeping track, I believe this is my 4th rest. I believe so. I should keep a rest count. We'll call it rest count 4. Okay. So everybody's going to heal 1d6. So 2, 2, 4, 1. Choppa heals 2. 17. Grasha heals 22. 4 for Splitta is perfect. Heals in max. 16. Grasha and Splitter are maxed out. Bright Star also goes up 1 and is maxed out. So Choppa's the only one. He's at 17. Now Choppa has to... Oh, and I got to do energy checks for Bright Star. 1, so he gets 1 energy back. Still missing 1. He is max of 2. I also have a luck bonus. I forgot about that. Bonus luck rule. I should have used that on the plague. But hey, what do you know? So Choppa, now that he's resting, he actually can only heal 1d3. I forgot about that. So he only heals 1 hit point, not 2. So he's at 16, not 17. His max goes to 19, and he rolls Constitution check. Minus 35. So he needs a 15. 55 to beat the disease. So, honestly, once I get out of this dungeon, I'm probably going to book it towards the nearest town that has the ability to cure disease. So you need like either a potion or you need like a sick ward. Well, I'll probably return to town. I'm already in town. What am I talking about? So they get their quest reward. But then I'll just book it to whatever town allows me to heal him. Because every 3 days on the road, you have to rest. And that counts. So it'd be taken off pretty quick. Okay, so Choppa and Brightstar are going to search the room. Actually, all 4 of them are just going to search the room. First, let's roll, see if we... Okay, so all 4 are going to search, so that's going to give me a 55, 65, 75 score, 73. So good thing I had all 4 of them search. And a 53, which I believe is nothing. Yeah, 53 is nothing. So the room is searched, but they find nothing. That's all right. New turn, no threat roll. 1, 2, 3. He will attempt to open the door. Unlocked and unopened. Unlocked and untrapped, rather. Oh, those are cabins. And we get large dining hall, room 18. The party enters a large hall that appears to be some kind of dining hall. There are several tables with chairs placed in the room. Let's see if I can get this out. Oh, these are 2-sided. Oh, that's a cool tile. Ooh, these are cool. They're castles and stuff. Okay. Here's the tile. It's going to go all the way up here. I keep forgetting about dungeon events. Damn. I forget about them every time. So if you roll in a room for an encounter and there's no encounter, then you roll a die, and on a 9 or a 10, you pull a card. It hasn't really been an issue this time because I believe just about every room we've gone into has had an encounter. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I don't think it's actually come up. But if it were, that's what it's for. I'm officially out of room. Damn. Look at that. That's wild. And there are still 4 more rooms remaining. Party enters a large hall that appears to be some kind of dining hall. There are several tables with chairs placed in the room, and in one corner is a large fireplace. It is difficult to say whether it was last used, but the tables are filled with plates and old food. Alongside one wall are 2 armor racks covered in cobweb. Oh, I just put that directly on the armor rack, so it's got to go right there. Very cool. There are 3 tables in this room. They're considered dining tables for searching purposes. The armor racks can also be searched. Super cool. That's what I wanted, armor racks. Okay. We're going to roll on the encounter table. Or 60. So no encounter in the room. So here is the first time this is coming up. So I roll the die. It's a 1. So dungeon events, I believe you roll 9 or 10, but it could be 1 or 2. So let me just check real quick, because it does not come up much. So see dungeon events, but then dungeon events doesn't exist. That's what I look for first. Alright. It's part of the exploring the dungeon section. Here it is. Dungeon events can only be triggered in rooms with no encounters, never in an objective room. First activation here does in a new room. Roll 1d10. 9 or 10. Yep. So I was right. That's okay. That was the first action of that turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to search that table. Dining room table. Dining table. Okay. Two. 1 ration. Cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to end that turn because we don't want Choppa getting too close. Nothing there. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to search that dining room table. 1. That's another ration. 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That ends that turn. All right. 1, 2. He's going to search that table. 3. Another ration. So I found 3 rations. All right, and then Splitta can search both of those armor racks. 1. 1d3 random armor parts. Oh, yeah. 3 pieces of armor with 1d4 lost durability points. That's what I was hoping for. All right, so we pull out the armor chart. You roll a d10 3 times. 3, 3, 5. So 11 is a leather jacket with 1 missing point of durability. I'm just going to write these all down here for now. This one. Now I got 3 pieces of armor. So higher is better in this particular roll. 6, 2, 1. So it's a 9. Leather cap. Missing 3. Leather cap minus 3. Now, it's not that I can't use these. These are still both useful items, better than what I have in some cases. Splitta could use both of these by himself. 9, 4, 1. 14. 14 is a studded leather vest. For minus 4. So that is another nice item that I'll have to find a spot for. And that's just the first of the 2 armor racks. So last time I did this, I got 2 pieces from each armor rack, and I got 2 pieces of chain, 2 pieces of leather, which was just awesome. So 3, that is also a successful roll, I believe. Armor rack, 1, you want it, yep, 1 through 4. So 1d3 pieces of armor, 2. So I found 5 pieces of armor on these 2 racks. 8, 9, 2. So 19. Male shirt. Male shirt -1. Hell yeah. So that's worth 600 coins. So male shirt. This is the second best chest armor. Offers 4 chest armor for the torso, and it's stackable. So I could actually wear that male shirt on top of a padded jacket or a padded vest. So that's interesting. So I may just throw that on top of yeah. So that'd be good for Splitta too. Very, very nice. 8, 7, so 15, 19. That's the same thing, right? Another male shirt. Okay. And this one will be -2. Okay. Now I'm just gonna do. So I found a leather jacket -1, a leather cap -3, studded leather vest -4. These are durability numbers, by the way. Male shirt -1, male shirt -2. All right, so I can't stack anything with a leather jacket. Studded leather is not stackable. None of the leather is stackable except for leather bracers. So male shirt +1 is just going to go straight over that padded jacket. On Splitta, it offers 4 defense for 6 encumbrance. So he now has 6 body armor on his torso, because you have to go through both the padded jacket and the male shirt at the same time. Which is pretty cool. So that will be the -1. Now the male shirt -2. The stud leather vest -4 is probably just going to go in somebody's backpack. So leather jacket, studded leather jacket. Okay. So anyone who replaces that will lose their armor. So I may just hold on to both the studded leather vest and the male shirt -2 until I get to town and can reconfigure. Because I'm gonna have a lot of money after I sell this stuff off. Leather jacket -1 will also just hold on to for now. But the leather cap -3. They all have padded caps. And particularly damaged. Yeah. So Choppa already has a -3 padded cap. So we're just going to give him that -3 leather cap instead. Which is going to give him 3 defense instead of 2. And then we get a padded cap. -3. Alright. So I don't have to redo his encumbrance. I do have to redo Splitta's. So we're looking at 15, 16, 20, 25, 31, 32, 37, 47, 54. Because he's got that elven bow. Yeah. So he's at 54 out of 61. Since he's already carrying a decent amount of gear. He's carrying a rapier, a longsword, and an elven bow. So let me do the encumbrance on these items. The padded cap is 1. Leather jacket, 4. Oh, there's also 3 rations. I haven't given those out either, so that's 3. Studded leather vest is 5. And the male shirt is 6. Alright, so who's got room? Crasher has quite a bit of room. So 6, 5, that's 11, 12, 16, 19. He's just going to take all of that. Because he's not really carrying anything. He's got nothing in his backpack. Alright. So Crasher's going to grab 3 rations. Leather jacket. -1 for 4 durability. And that it's valued at 140. Padded cap. It's 1 -3, and that is valued at 30. Studded leather vest. I will most likely be repairing the studded leather vest, the male shirt to be using on my characters. This is right now they have jackets, so I gotta make it make sense when I get back to town. Studded leather vest is worth 300, and it is a -4. 5 encumbrance. And a male shirt. -2, 6, and male shirt is worth 600. Quite a bit of booty. Very, very good. That's really why I stayed in the dungeon. That's what I was hoping for right there. Finding a bunch of random armors. It's not what I wanted. Like I would have preferred some like leg pieces or big coat. You know, if I found like chainmail or even friggin' full plate, that would have been sick. But it's all good. All right, and that's gonna end that turn. No threat die. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna let him sit there, and he's gonna move up and attempt to open that door. D10, D6. Locked, untrapped. It's a basic lock. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll end that turn. No threat die. I will attempt to pick that lock. I need a 44. 25. Successful. So the door is unlocked. Oh, I didn't even search that room yet. Oh. Burial chamber, room 1B. There is a small sarcophagus in the middle of the room. Leaning up against one wall is a soldier, clearly dead from his wounds, but still with his hand pressed into the cut in his belly. The soldier can be searched as a dead adventurer. He also carries an exquisite longsword, which is magic and causes +1 damage. Sarcophagus can be searched as well. Sarcophagus can be searched as well. And the threat level increases by 2. This is why I'm doing this. Yeah. Kind of being a little cheap, being a little cheesy. But you know what? I've almost had 2 party wipes, and I'm sick of it. I want to get my guys up. I want this party to at least get to specialization, get to level 5. That's. I don't care if I cheese all the way up to there. All right. Counter roll. No encounter. Dungeon roll. No event. Cool. So those 2 both moved up. We're gonna spend Bright Star and Choppa are gonna search this room, giving him a 65 perception score. So wrong die. 54. So he passes. What do we find? 18. That's a good roll. A fine treasure. That will give me a +1 morale as well. Supreme Potion. An ornamented bottle with a colored liquid. Judging from the way it slowly changed color, it's mostly likely magic. Random Supreme Potion. Roll on the potion table to decide what potion it is. Remember that the heroes still need to identify the potion before drinking it. Okay, let's see if we pass my alchemy roll first. Because that is a 50. I do not. So I'll have to take this to town, I think. So potions table. I don't think I've ever found a potion. Oh, here we go. Oh, it says this is a Supreme Potion, right? 1d12. Because only certain potions can be Supreme. 9. Supreme Potion of Wisdom. Unidentified. So that's just going to go... Well, he has... Give me a question mark, make sure it's unidentified. But I'm putting it in his potion belt for later. I'm just not gonna, if he gets damage there, I'm gonna ignore it. Pretend it's in his backpack. You know. But that's a really good potion. It's worth 200. I think it gives him like plus 15 wisdom or something like that for a battle. Something like that. Let me look it up. Why not? Plus 20 wisdom. The same modifier is applied to all wisdom-based skills. It will last until the end of battle. It means it can be drunk in between battles. It will last to the end of the current battle. If not in battle, it lasts to the end of the next battle. So, that would give him plus 20 not only to wisdom, but also to his barter, heal, alchemy, and perception scores. Yeah. Might be useful for a heal. In a dire situation, you know. It's really for a wizard, I feel like. Because that would give him more mana. And it would buff his arcane arts ability. But still pretty cool. Alright, we'll just get that token up there. That ends that turn. No event. 1, 2. He's going to pick up that lovely, lovely, lovely sword. Exquisite longsword, which is magic. And causes plus 1 damage. So the exquisite part makes it cost, gives it the plus 1 damage. And my threat level goes up by 2 as well. So threat level goes up to 10. I believe. Exquisite weapons also have, well, magic weapons have 8 durability, but so do exquisite. And it's magic, so I gotta roll to see what magic is. I think. No, I have to look that up. Okay. So I'm not sure if the exquisite's causing the +1 damage or if it's the magic. So I gotta look up what exquisite means. Exquisite, 74. It's actually in. This is a great index. It's just not always right. Sometimes it sends you to a different page. Yeah. So exquisite is for alchemy, for potion, for exquisite ingredients. There is something though with weapons. There's something can be dwarven made. Dwarven made weapons. Are called something and get something. They get extra durability, but I think like the armor gets more armor, the weapon gets +1 damage. That's what I'm thinking of. And then there's also magic. And there's also mithril. So I gotta, should be in the equipment section. Because I haven't had a lot of experience with, alright. It's not talking about any of that stuff. Yeah. Damn. Alright, what's the table of contents? Okay. Treasure, combat. Magic items. I know they talk. Okay, mithril 51. Buy and sell 51. Okay. Only dwarves know how to remark mithril. Weapons made of mithril get +1 damage, -2 encumbrance. Armors and shields get +1 defense, -1 encumbrance. Okay, so it's not that. There's also something I believe in the settlement section. It talks about dwarven made equipment. Or maybe it's just in those particular towns. Yeah, okay. Armors are dwarven made, getting additional +2 durability, cumulative with other modifiers. Weapons here get, okay, so that's just dwarven made, get extra durability. So magic items, 68. Okay, so let's look at the magic weapon chart. Probably should have done that first. And see if there's one of the magic weapon effects is +1 damage. Alright. Yep, so 1 out of the 10 effects is +1 damage. So we're just going to assume that's, so there's a +1 damage, +2 damage, +5 combat skill, +5 range, +10. I think it's just a descriptive word. It carries a beautiful long sword, which is magic and causes +1 damage. Okay, so 1d4 for condition. -4. He will equip that. As long as it doesn't weigh more than... How much does long sword weigh? 10. That's not good. So he's going to need to toss... something. So he did 3, 7, 8, 13, 19, 26, we're going to call it. So he's up to 51. He's also taking the Elven Longbow. -1. -7. I know this is boring, guys. I'm sorry. But this is part of the game. There's a lot of bookkeeping. So that magical flail that weighs 15 is going in his backpack. I actually might sell that. We'll see. I don't know how much magic affects the sale price or something. And he's going to go with magic longsword. One-handed. Which is a D12 +1. Weighs 10. Gets rid of all these special rules that I don't care for. And it's -1. Magic flail. It's a 4 on the long sword, but it has 8 durability. And it's going to be a 1d12 +2. So ideally, I'll keep him with that, and once I get his dex up high enough, he can dual wield, and he can have that magic longsword in one hand and a magic rapier or short sword in the other hand. That would be awesome. All right, and his encumbrance will go up 3 to 57 out of 61, because he picked up a 10 and he got rid of the 7 from the longbow. All right. So he searched the knight. Oh, he didn't search the knight. He just grabbed the longsword. I can still search the knight and the sarcophagus. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to search the sarcophagus. Okay. 3. 2 fine treasures. I forgot to bump up my morale. Should have been at 10. And it'll now go to 12. Just 2 more fine treasures. So what do we get? What do we get? A bedroll. Use this while resting will guarantee that you regain 1d6 points of energy. Wow. That's crazy good. And that's definitely going to Bright Star. Yep. So instead of a 50% chance of restoring 1, he automatically restores 1d6 points of energy. Not super necessary at the beginning, but well, it weighs 5, and you don't have that much energy to begin with. But basically, it's going to ensure that he's got full energy every time he wants, and he can pray. And then ranged weapon. Fine ranged weapon ready to wreak havoc on your enemy. D4, crossbow, longbow, crossbow pistol, or arbalist. Arbalast, which is the like super awesome crossbow. And we get crossbow pistol. It's worth 350. It's an offhand 1d8 plus 1. Maybe I'll give that to Bright Star too. Crossbow pistol. It's left hand. It does 1d8 plus 1. Class 6. Class 2. That weighs 5. 1d4 minus 1. So it's full durability. Very cool. I gotta get some bolts for it. But I was looking at that rule earlier. Crossbow pistol is like a unique weapon. Kind of works if you've ever played like... Well, I guess... I don't know why I'm thinking about Warhammer for this, but I guess from Dawn of War. I never played Warhammer 40k. Basically what it allows you to do is move and shoot. So he can move 4 spaces as normal and shoot at the same time with the crossbow pistol. He just can't reload it without spending like a separate action. So he can march towards a guy, shoot him, and then when he gets close, stab him. Which, pretty cool. It's the only weapon that allows you to do that. It's one-handed. You have to have it in your offhand suit. But that's kind of what Bright Star is. He doesn't use a shield. He just uses a spear one-handed. So that works for... Or javelin, I mean. So that works for me. That's... I never really thought about that. But that's going to work out nicely. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... actually, he was here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to search the dead body. 1. Hell yeah. Dead Adventure. Fine treasure. That puts me up to 13. Keep getting these fine treasures. Trap disarming kit. Normally used by thieves. These kits are also equipment amongst Dungeoneers as well. Kit gives plus 10 to pick locks when disarming traps. It's minus 1d4, minus 4 durability. It weighs 5 though, so even though we're gonna be giving it to Splitta, I'm gonna hold on to it with Bright Star for right now, and that's worth 200 gold. So, like I said, is this the best way to do it? I don't know. But it's letting me get several items. It's letting me get a lot of money. Several good starting items for my characters. Weapons, equipment. I got a couple magic items. I haven't even searched the room yet. I haven't found a treasure room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to stand in the corner. And that's going to end that turn. We do have to roll a threat die. 9 is below the threat of 10. So we're going to roll on the table. 18. A hero has sprung a trap. Randomize which hero. The square occupied the hero. Is also the disarm location. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. So it's Splitta has sprung a trap. And we get arrows with a whizzing sound instead of arrow. So he's going to roll his perspective. Oh, he definitely failed. All right. If triggered, minus 2 sanity for Splitta. And minus 1 particle morale. We're back down to 12. With a whizzing sound, a set of arrows is fired across the room. So it's similar to darts. It's the same as darts, actually. They're just not poisoned. It actually switches from arrows to darts in the description. This is a mistake. The arrows are shot from the left edge of the screen, Last point, enter your tile for the party, and everything else is the same text as the darts. So it's a dart trap. 5 darts. Left corner furthest away from entry. So it'd be here. So you're going to get 1 dart, 2nd dart on Crasher, 3rd dart, Bright Star, 4th dart, nobody, 5th dart. Split up. Okay? So 1d6 damage to each. So everybody except Choppa. So we will do Bright Star, Crasher, and Splitter. Okay. 2 damage. Alright, so 2 damage to the head of Crasher is going to get ignored through his helmet. And then we get 3 damage to Bright Star's chest. That will be ignored for his leather jacket. And then 5 damage to Splitter's arm, which will break his padded jacket. And do 3 damage to Splitter, bringing him to 13. And then he will roll for poison. Constitution check. He has a constitution of 42? 47. 42? Called it. No poison. Oh, I don't need this. So he just took the 3 damage. And it broke his padded jacket, but he has his chainmail going on over it. So, not the end of the world. So that was... The threat roll caused the trap. So the trap gives me a -4, so my threat drops down to a 6. I will now spend my turn searching the room with all 4 characters. So that's going to give me a 75 perception. And I fail. So that room has been searched. And we're good to go. Now we're going to roll again 4 scenario die. 8. There we're good. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I guess he moves up first, and then he's going to move up and attempt to open the door. It is unlocked and untrapped. We still have 2 cards. We have 3 cards up here, and I still have 3 in the cavern if I even wanted to go down there. Empty room, R11. This room is completely empty. Looking around, you discover a number of levers on the walls. Okay. I don't mind going for a lever. One, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, and we'll roll encounter die. 53, no encounter. So, no encounter, no encounter, no encounter. If the next room has a no encounter, it's a 10% increased chance, so it's roll on a 60. So we roll dungeon event, nothing happens. And now we roll for threat. So we do need to roll the threat die. 17. It raises the threat by 1 from 6 to 7. Actually, it goes up to 8 because we opened the door. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More or less. We do not roll a threat die. We will pull the lever. There's 1d4 levers. It's 2. So 3 red, 1 black. All right, Crasher will pull the first lever. It is red. Red is a d20. 1. Rumble can be heard far off in the dungeon, and everything goes quiet. Nothing happens. He pulls another lever. It is also red. 17. A foul draft goes through the dungeon after activating the lever. The lever has opened a secret passage and released a wandering monster into the dungeon. The monster is placed on a random tile, leaving at least 1 empty tile between it and the heroes. If there are no such tiles, the monster is placed behind 1 random unopened door. It will not move, but the roll should be done as usual, and roll 1 it is removed from the table. Whenever the door is open, the monster is placed on the table together with any other enemies encountered in the normal way. To determine what the wandering monster is, roll the dungeon's normal encounter table, but add plus 20 to the roll. Add one of the enemies from that entry, taking the one with the high. Add one of the enemies from that entry, taking the one with the highest XP. So that's pretty deadly. It doesn't work for this dungeon though, because this one has a special table. So I'm actually going to re-roll that because that doesn't work. So 14. But it effectively rolls a single enemy from that should be 2 levels higher than the dungeon we're in. Screeching noises echo through the hallways, and a slight tremor can be felt. Something is shifting. Add 2 random exploration cards on top of every exploration pile without looking at them. So that's 2 more rooms just got added. So there's still 4 rooms remaining in this never-ending mega dungeon. Okay. Now Splitta's gonna pull. He gets the black. Cool. And that is a D8. 5. There is no immediate feedback from activating the lever, but you have a strong feeling that this is a good sign. The first trap triggered outside this tile may be ignored. Huh. Get a trap-free card. Okay. I will take that. I'm not going to pull the last one. Okay. This is what it is. I'm going to search the room with these 2. That's going to give me a 65. 005. Cool. So his perception. That's a perfect roll. So I get +1 to his perception. It goes from 55 to 56. And we get to roll on the table. 13. You know what that means? Hidden treasure room. Secret door leading to a small treasure chamber. Place R10 adjacent to the current tile. I think after this I'm probably going to call it quits. I don't need to. I'm definitely not going through that cabin. That's just overkill. There it is. Nope. There it is. Secret treasure room opens up. I won't roll for encounters in here because it's a treasure room. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Once the heroes leave the treasure chamber, the door closes up and the tile can be removed. Okay. Hells yeah. So there's 3 chests in there. I also ruled that you can't search the room. There's no point to have hidden stuff in it. It's already a secret room that's a reward for searching, so I just don't search it. I'm not sure what the rule is there either. If somebody knows if I'm supposed to roll for encounters and if I'm supposed to be able to search the room, that would be appreciated. It can still be trapped. There is a threat. Threat die of 16 is higher than 8, so it goes up to 9. Never ending dungeon. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just call that my turn. I'll move him a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to attempt to open that. Yeah, he's going to attempt to open that door. Actually. Why not? It is locked, but it is not trapped. And it's an 8 lock, so it has 15 wounds. Alright, so next turn, he's just going to hang out there. No threat die. Splitta is going to attempt to open this chest. Unlocked. Untrapped. Six. One fine treasure. We get a loot. Quite a few scratches and dents, but with a bit of tuning, this will work just fine. Listening to some ballads about heroes and bravery might be just what the party needs. A hero may use the loot during a short rest if he passes a wisdom test. All heroes then regain 1 point of sanity. Alright, he's going to toss this over to Bright Star, since he's got my wisdom. Five. It's worth 100. Weighs 5. And it makes sense. My little elf playing the guitar for his half-ogre buddies, keeping them entertained. That's why they keep him around. I like it. It's fitting. And for his second action, he's going to attempt to open this second chest. I'm sorry, that does not go there. It is locked, but not trapped. And then Bright Star is going to attempt to open his chest. It is unlocked and open. And he rolls a 7. I don't know if it's... Yep, that's still one fine treasure. It's perfectly fine. A potion. Pretty looking bottle with a strangely smelling content. Rolled in the standard potion table to see what it needs to be. It needs to be identified still. So if he can't standard potions. Well, first let's see if he passes his identification roll. He does, so he's going to identify it. So you roll 1d3, 6, and a d10. 4. Potion of Rage. I'll go on his belt. What is a Potion of Rage? Just curious. This potion grants the effect of the Frenzy perk without paying energy. It is enough to last for 1 battle. So it doesn't wear off after 2 turns. It lasts the whole battle. That's pretty cool. Should definitely give that probably to Choppa. Okay. That ends that turn, I believe. Did I act with him? No. So he's going to attempt to bash down that door. So he automatically hits it for a d12. So 6 plus 5, so 11 damage. It had 15. And he's going to attack it again. 7, 12. So he bashes down that door for both actions. But threat goes up by 5. 2 for the 2 bash attempts, and then each for each bash attempt. And then 1 for opening the door. I have so many cards. Just everywhere. I keep forgetting to put stuff back, and it just adds up over a game that goes this long. Okay. So threat is going to go from 9 to 14. And then we open that room, a large pillar hall. Ooh, I remember this one. The grand hall is adorned with 2 rows of pillars, one being alongside a small water basin, 2 sinister statues on the other side of the room, 2 armor mannequins are propped up against the wall. Statues can be searched, and the water in the basin can be drunk. The mannequins can be searched. So 2 statues. And 2 armor racks. So definitely want that. And then there's 1 door. Do that here. What do you guys think? About time to call it quits? A little bit. Am I getting too greedy? A little bit too much? I can't disagree with you. Alright, I believe this is just a 7. First, I gotta roll for an encounter. 18, that is an encounter. This would have been the... Yeah. 44. It's not fair to keep doing this. 1d4 giant rats, 1 bat swarm. 2 giant rats and a bat swarm. And that's a 12 by 6. So 410. To 12. And 412. The doors do fit nicely between the tiles with the, stuff. All right. So 3 to 4. Where's my bag? Tokens. Okay. So 4 white. 3 black. That goes first. He's just gonna fly up and he's gonna attack for 1d4. 4 damage to the chest of Choppa, which gets blocked. That does nothing. White, we're gonna go with Choppa. He is not stupid. He is going to attack the bat, which giant rat. That swarm is a -10, so he hits on a 46. 48, he misses. He will attempt to attack the bat again. 38, he hits for 17 damage, wipes out that bat. And that ends his turn. Nobody else is going to move towards him. So I actually will take Splitta, and he's going to attempt to disarm this trap. Or unlock the box. It's a normal 002. Hell yeah. So he gets a critical pick lock. So his pick lock goes up to 45 from 44. Very nice. And that ends his turn. All right, first rat is going to power attack for 13. He hits for 5 damage in the chest. That is going to do 1 damage to the stud leather jacket and 1 damage to Choppa, bringing him to 15. The other two are just going to skip their turns. This last rat is going to march up. He's going to attack Choppa for 4. Yeah, these are 4. He hits for 4 in the chest, which is fully blocked. Roll scenario die. We're good. All right, so we're going to take the top rat, let's say. He will power attack and hit for 5 damage in the leg, doing 4 damage to Choppa, bringing him to 11. Or 14 for some reason. They're kicking his butt. Choppa's turn. He's not stupid. He will attack this rat that just power attacked. He will hit on a 56. He will attack on a 56 again. He does hit. And he kills that rat. Then the other rat's going to go. Everyone else is going to skip their turn. That rat will not power. No, that's a power attack too. And he will hit for 5 damage in the chest. This is 1 damage to the armor. 1 damage to Chopper, bringing him to 10. He's struggling with some giant rats. I can't back him up right now. That ends that turn. Let's get rid of these. We're going to roll the scenario die. 7, nothing. So I'm just pulling out to see who goes first. Choppa or the rat? Choppa. Is he stupid? He is not. He is going to power attack. So he gets plus 20. He will hit. And the rat power attacked as well. So there's no minus. So he's going to hit on a 76. 74. That's an instant kill. 8 damage. Kills the rat. So killing 2 rats and the bat is worth 90 XP. No loot. And we do trigger threat die of 9, which is, yeah, that's below. We're at a 14. Goddamn. So we get a 19. Sprung a trap, but because of that official lever, that cancels out the next trap. So cancels that out, and we get a -4. Threat level drops to a 10. It does get harder and harder to drop that threat level over time. Okay. New turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to search that first armor piece. 5. Is that good enough? I think you need a 4. I'm done after this run. Yeah, 5 is nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This room disappears. The wall closes up behind you and it disappears, never to be seen again. All right. 3. No event table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to search that other piece of armor. Come on, 4 less. Yeah, 4. All right. So armor rack 1d3 armor parts. He's got just one. Just one. That's okay. I already found 5. So 7, 9, and 10. 26 on the armor chart. Scale mail coat. Hells yeah. Oh yeah. And it's missing 3 points of durability. That's awesome. It's basically the best tier 3 armor you can get in the game. And I am going to just toss that right over to Crasher. He's going to equip that immediately. Or should I give it to Choppa? But it gives 4 armor for both your torso, arms, and legs. With 8 durability, it is worth 1,700 coins. It is the best piece of armor that a barbarian can wear. Period. So I will just give that to Crasher. So he has a leather jacket -2. Which is away? He's gonna have to. What's that leather jacket? The leather jacket is 4. So he tosses that leather jacket over to Choppa because Choppa's armor is actually broken, or almost broken. So leather jacket -2. So he already had a leather jacket -6. That pumps him up to 35. So he just dropped that, so 47. So this is going to bring him up to a 59 out of 60. What did I roll? -3, yeah. Scale mail coat. That's so cool. So it is the upgraded version of the tier 3 armor. And this covers... It's the upgraded version of mail. But it is not stackable like mail is. It is -3 out of a maximum of 8. But it provides 4 defense to all 3 of those slots. And with Crasher already having 55 constitution, that gives him 6 armor on his legs, arms, and torso. So I just need to give him a good helmet, and he's basically my invincible barbarian. Super, super good. Awesome, good job finding that. I think I can drink from the fountain or something like that. It's not called a fountain though. Water basin. Yeah, nah, I'm good. That's the end of that turn. So we roll for the next turn. 10. So we do roll the threat die. 20. Threat automatically drops by 5. So we go from 10 to 5. Okay. We're going to move 1, 2. We're going to search these 2 statues. And then we're going to search the room. And then we're going to call it a day. So this statue. Seven. Nothing. This statue. 2. There are 1d20 worth of coins there as offerings. If you roll a 1 on a statue, you can actually find wonderful or a fine treasure. So it can be a lot. So I find 4 coins. And then we're going to search the room. 65 is or 66. Yeah, because the perception score went up 1. 66. 32. 69 is nothing. You find nothing. Okay. Now, I'm going to call it quits right there. We completed the quest a long time ago. There's still 3 more rooms down here. We're just going to call this quits. But I'm gonna reveal what these cards are just so you can see how big these dungeons can get. Okay, so yeah, look at this. So the next room is a large storage room. It's a 6x6 room. There's gonna be 2 boxes, 2 stacks of barrels. They can all be individually searched. The room after that is a thieves' den. There's gonna be 2 mattresses and a chest. Dead thief can also be searched, and also has 5 lockpicks. Okay. So that's 2 beds with sacks, a chest, a dead venture, and 5 lockpicks just in that one room. And then this has a statue and an altar that can also be searched. So there's furniture in each of those rooms. You can also search the rooms individually. If you get another 15 on that search roll, on that passing search roll, it's not that hard in the rooms to get that secret room. You can easily get that in every dungeon because 70% chance, so 2 out of 3 chance of succeeding, and then a 15%. So it's like 1 out of every 12 rooms you go through. I mean, I don't even know how many rooms this is. This is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 rooms, plus there's another 3 here, and that's not counting any of the catacombs, which is another 4 rooms. So that's over 20 rooms for a dungeon that's supposed to be 8. And that's if nothing else happens. There's still more red levers I could have pulled, which can give you more rooms. There's traps that can give you more rooms. So, there's more there. So, yeah, let's look at the catacombs too while we're at it. We got really lucky there. We just got dropped in a room with nothing, and then we found the exit stairs. But there were a monster lair with a random monster. Any encounter here? An ogre, a giant toad, a stone troll, a minotaur, a gigantic snake, or a gigantic spider. That's not the same thing as a giant snake or a giant spider. These are big monsters. Corridor with a set of boxes and a chest. These also have mining spots in them. But I don't have a pickaxe, so I kind of ignore that rule. And a watery corridor with a dead adventurer and crystals. So, lots. But, oh my lord, did we find a lot of stuff. I'm going to add up the experience real quick. Just looking at what we have equipped right now. Stuff I got. He has a studded leather jacket that he found. Which he almost broke again after he replaced his regular gear. He's also wearing a leather cap. And he has 2 regular leather jackets in his backpack for Choppa. He still is diseased. I got to figure that out. Crasher is now wearing a scale mail coat, which is awesome. He still has that throwing axe he got last time. And he has 3 rations, a leather jacket -1, padded cap -3, studded leather vest -4, a mail shirt -2, and an elven longbow -1. So lots of stuff to sell. Splitta is using a magic longsword with +1 with 8 durability. He is also using a padded jacket, buckler, and padded cap that he started with, but he's also wearing a mail shirt over his padded jacket. He also found some beef jerky, and he found, in addition to the rapier he started with, lamp oil, longsword, and he has that magic flail in there. And then Brightstar has his javelin. He also has a crossbow pistol. He's still using the padded jacket and padded cap and leather jacket that he started with. He found a supreme potion of wisdom and a potion of rage. And then he also found an alchemist belt. Oh no, that was from the previous run. No, I did find that this time. He had a medium backpack, more of gust of wind. You got a bedroll, trap disarmament kit, and a loot. So tons of good stuff. And that's not counting what I got over here. So let's see, that's my calculator's on my phone. 760 plus 240 is 1,000. So 355 plus 120 is 475, 485. Let's just make these some easier numbers to work with. 240, 350, 360, 370, 380, 430, 520. Yeah, 100, 380. 380, 470. Okay. So what we got here is 1,000, 1520, 1990, 2,475 experience, which is enough. Damn, that's almost enough to... No. Everybody's going to be level 2. So Split is going to be level 2 at 2,500. And they're going to be, 1,500 towards level 3. They're going to have almost 4,000 experience. And you level up to level 3 at 5,000. So everybody's going to be level 2. That's really cool. I also forgot, I found 5 gemstones worth 100 gold apiece. And then I also found an additional 16 coins and 4 coins. So there's another 520 coins. In addition to the 400 I get as a quest reward for completing this. So, oh my lord, am I rich. That did not happen to me last campaign at all. I barely got out of there, but I'm walking out of here with 900 coins, plus all that stuff to sell. Literally thousands of coins. So I'm going to be able to probably equip that mail shirt over some padded armor, and maybe even purchase another piece of mail or something like that for Choppa. Crasher's armor is set. And I'm going to get some leg armor for Splitta and Brightstar if possible. And round it off. Because their weapons are great. Their weapons are perfect. I don't have a single complaint about their weapons right now. They are absolutely perfect. Except for maybe for durability. you know, I'll check for whetstones and things like that. But I'm gonna do all the town stuff off camera. I just wanted to go over basics with you, like absolute ton of loot, ton of experience, mostly from just killing like snakes and stuff. And those rats do add up. You know, you kill 7 of them, 280. It adds up. I wouldn't recommend necessarily going through this. I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it was like. It is possible to have a dungeon kind of just expand and expand on you like this. I did, however, find the objective room pretty early. I just didn't want... I was so broke that at the time, if I had left, all I would have gotten was the 400 for the quest reward. And I guess I did find the magic flail, but I hadn't found really anything else at that point. It was really when I got to this room here. I got good stuff here, I got good stuff here, good stuff here, good stuff here, good stuff here, good stuff here. And I just got all these rooms in a row, just started giving me stuff. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me for this weekend of videos. I'll be uploading these throughout the week, so you should probably get this around end of the week. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm definitely having fun with Brightstar, my Elven War Priest, and my trio, my triplets of stupidity. They're the, yeah, not the Three Amigos, oh my god, I'm tired, I can't think. Larry, Curly, and Mo. What are they? Why can't I remember what they're called? No, I'll remember later. Alright, guys. Love you. The best. Bye-bye.